To get what you want, you must be intentional about what you want. In my previous video, part 1, we talked about the seeds that you plant in your mind. And we used the example of planting apple seeds and wanting oranges. So you keep planting apple seeds, but you're getting the wrong results. You can't get an orange tree if you keep planting apple seeds. What you think about comes about. If you want clarity and confidence about what your next steps are, you have to get your thinking aligned with that which you do want. So bye-bye to chaos, bye-bye to confusion, bye-bye to the results that you don't want. And this series is teaching you how to align your thoughts to get what you do want. What happens if you don't know what you want? You know that you're not getting the right results, but you're not quite clear on what it is you actually want. What is your goal? Stick around to the end of this video and you will have these 3 strategies in your toolkit for helping you gain clarity and confidence with moving onwards towards better results. Self-reflection, experimentation, and dissatisfaction are the 3 we will explore today. Welcome. Amplify your impact. Strategy number 1, self-reflection. Taking time to notice past experiences, present feelings, and future visions can help bring you clarity about what you don't like, what you didn't want, what didn't work, what did work, where you're satisfied and fulfilled, what brings you joy, and where you are now with your results, and couple those together to help build your worthy vision for your future. You can use different strategies, but 3 here I'm sharing are journaling, visual mind maps, and mindfulness. You're going to note when you're in these quiet moments of reflection, what excites you and interests you? What training do you have? What are you good at? What do people thank you for and ask you for? And what related info is needed in the world today? So when you're thinking about how you want to show up in the world and make a greater impact, and in our example, we're using to be present and creating content actively on YouTube to amplify your message and increase your impact. Look at these 5 questions to help you gain clarity on your current state, how you can use the answers that you find to build your worthy vision. The second strategy is experimentation. There's nothing better than real world experience, just getting in there and trying different things to see what sticks and what doesn't. Some examples include to take a course or a workshop, read a new book, talk to an expert, join a community, volunteer, or begin to make videos. Sometimes you just stepping out of your comfort zone in little ways leads you to the magic. It leads you to your growth. And it leads you to discover new aspects about yourself. Along the way, it helps you refine your direction. And as you gently step out of your comfort zone to prepare to create content on YouTube, you don't have to start right away with a video. There are some steps you can take that are really significant and important before that. So remembering any step forwards out of your comfort zone is helpful. These are things you can do before even posting a video. So first you want to ask yourself, who is the content for and what is my intention? What do I want to achieve with this channel and with my content? You then begin to brainstorm pertinent content ideas to your channel and your topic. Begin to sort of identify what playlist could they go under. If you had 3 main playlists, for example, what type of content would you put under each playlist? You can start to prepare basic equipment and start to look at how you will store your videos. Make sure you have space if it's just your phone. For example, make sure you have the capacity to store them. I personally am just starting with basic equipment. I don't want to get into fancier stuff. I like a simple life, and that's something I preach about, minimalism and simplicity. So I am doing just fine with a little wee microphone, a tripod, and my basic laptop and, equipment like that. So you don't need fancy stuff to get started. You can start with what you have. Set up the main details on your channel, including your channel's name. So the banner, your profile picture, perhaps a logo, just little details like this will help you gather information about, again, what you're sharing, and it will help you then create your description. So don't forget to put that in. Starting with the basic details is just perfect. And then you can start to research other video formats for inspiration. What really resonates with you when you're watching other people's content? What styles of video do you like? And which ones resonate with how you want to be sharing? So all of those serve as feedback as you step forwards and test the waters, gain information about yourself and the platform. You will begin to feel more and more comfortable. Share in the comments below if you've got your channel already set up. Leave what your main channel is about. We will head on over to your channel and support you over there. We are better together. The third strategy is dissatisfaction. Yeah, you might be wondering. But the more you can identify what you don't like, it helps actually refine what you do and where you need to pay attention and where you need to put your energy and efforts. You can also review your mistakes. Now, I don't say they are failures because I think it's all feedback. So we have to go through this cycle repeatedly of trying different things, making mistakes and learning from them and refining as you go. So what mistakes have you made? What did you learn from them? What do you want to leave in the past and what do you want to carry forward? You can start to identify those. Use emotions as feedback. So when you've been in different situations, you've been in different relationships with people, you've been learning different content, what excites you and what kind of makes you feel dull or dim. You can pay attention to how your body is responding to help guide you about what excites you and where your growth edge is and where you can learn further to develop yourself. And at the same time, set boundaries. So when you're dissatisfied with something is just not resonating with you, set the boundary and know yourself well to just say no. The more you can put the boundary down, the better off you are, so that you allow space for those situations, relationships, connections, communities, etc., that do align. So all of this is adding feedback. The three strategies that I outlined help narrow down your options. You gather data of things that do resonate. You identify your values and you begin to notice what brings you satisfaction and ultimately fulfillment. And as you do these steps, you gain clarity, confidence, and conviction. And so stepping forwards outside of your comfort zone to share in a big and brave way on YouTube begins to feel not so daunting. And because you've done the work, you know yourself, you're confident, you are sure that what you are going to be creating is important and is valuable. And with that clarity, you're happy to go forwards. You're in alignment. As you bring the puzzle pieces together, you're feeling better and you're getting better results. Because you're aligning your thinking with what you want. As you're able to discard and set the boundaries for what doesn't resonate, you are focusing your attention, your energy, your thoughts on the things that do matter. That becomes your reality. Those become your results. If you've made it to this point in the video, then you're the kind of person that I would love to invite to my new community, YouTube Presence for Impact. If you're having a hard time getting out of the starting blocks, but you want to make a bigger impact, you want to amplify your message using YouTube, then this is a great place for you to take your next step. Check the link below to see if this might be something you're interested in. I would love to meet you on the inside. There you go, 3 strategies that will help get you clarity about what you want so that you can align your thoughts with bigger and brighter ideas. I can't wait to see what you share. Clearer thinking, better results. Don't forget to leave your channel's main topic in the comments below so we can come say hello.